Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today's reading is all about what you need to do to heal your soul from within and really let your soul light shine. It's a little bit cheesy and it's a little bit cringe, but we're rolling with it. I want to say as well that everybody's welcome here. So no matter what your beliefs are, I kind of believe everything is part of one big thing. But you can see the character on this card today definitely has a little sweet baby Jesus look, which if you know that reference, you're my friend. So yeah, it's but it doesn't have to be, right? So you take it as it resonates for you. So everything is just energy at the end of the day. So some people may identify this energy as Jesus. Some people may just identify it as an angel, a spirit guide, or even like unconditional love, which is the way I'm kind of reading it. You can see how his heart center is kind of radiating out. So to me, that is like, to me, everybody has like this soul core, which is kind of like a diamond, right? And it's like all the life experience we have creates these facets in the diamond, which creates our unique soul kind of fingerprint. And when we let our light shine through it, that's when we can shine our unique colours. When we do a lot of healing work, which is called shadow work, so it's not like witchcraft, it's healing from within, healing the dark parts of ourselves, right? When we kind of cast those off and really let our true light shine, you can actually tap into your golden shadow, which is like the healed soul. So letting your, like, the little light inside your little soul diamond shine. So how do we do that? What still needs healing? Because it's an ongoing process, right? We're not earth angels. We are, I mean, some of you may identify as earth angels, in which case, yay. But we are humans having a human experience on earth. So what does our soul need to learn? What does our soul need to let go of? How do we grow and develop as human beings? So that's the gist of it. The way I'm approaching this, the way I've been led to approach this, is that Aries is step one. So I don't know if people are part of like some kind of 12-step program, but this is going to be like a 12-step program of the star signs. So Aries energy, what lessons does Aries give us so that we can learn and grow and develop and heal, right? So yeah, Aries is step one. So you may be an Aries, you may just want to watch your own star sign, like your sun sign reading. I do recommend checking out different placements because that can tell you different things about different aspects of your personality, all those different facets, right? So you can go and check out the link in the description box below. That's going to take you to Astrology Cafe, where there's a free birth chart service, and you can look at all your different placements. So for example, Venus is about love and relationships and passion. Mars is also about passion, but it's kind of like drive, what gets you going, what angers you, what motivates you, why do you do the things you do. Mercury is all about relationships and communication and friendship, and yeah, your moon sign kind of can represent things that you keep hidden, you know, what you like behind closed doors, or your fears and insecurities as well. Yeah, so there's a lot of different placements that can mean a lot of different things, which is what makes us multifaceted and different from like the neighboring Aries, right? We're all different. So yeah, go and check out your birth chart, check out your different signs. But if some of you want to come through and like watch every video, I'm going to try and keep the length down as best as I can. Yeah, and we'll kind of see what each zodiac sign can teach us about healing. So I didn't mention this in the kind of like the kind of taster reading yesterday. I kind of mentioned that I was kind of seeing this deck in my mind's eye sort of all day yesterday. I kept on seeing this, like this artwork. I kept on seeing the box art for this deck, and I was specifically seeing this card. It was like being shown to me in my mind's eye. So when I got home and I finally got the deck out and shuffled, a card flips out like this. And I was like, I know what card this is going to be. And I flipped it over and it was indeed the card I was seeing. So I knew I had to do these healing readings this week. And it's so funny as well that this card should come out like across Easter weekend, basically. It's Easter Monday today when I'm recording this. So on that note, again, everybody's welcome here. It doesn't matter what you believe in, what you don't believe in. We're just taking it as energy, right? This is what the energy's saying today. And if a lot of people are thinking about Jesus, I'm going to pick up on Jesus in my readings because it's a collective consciousness, right? So okay, so I did see an egg I did see an egg, which like a proper egg, like a chicken egg or like an egg, but it was like a fried egg. I mainly saw a fried egg, so I don't know if somebody's eating fried eggs for breakfast. I don't know if that's sacrilegious or not. I don't know, but that's what I saw, a fried egg. Then it kind of shifted, and I was kind of seeing something very, very silver, almost like the silver of like the foil of a an egg, right? The foil that you wrap an egg in, but it was whatever it was, and I was kind of getting like the underneath of a car as well, like a little toy car, like the metal of a toy car, but it was very, very silver, and I had this impression that it was like far, like out of my reach, almost like if this was it, if this was the silver thing, like I couldn't quite reach it. It was like just out of my reach, and I couldn't really see very clearly what it was, or where it had gone. I'm hearing, I got a bit of an impression of something white, like snow, so maybe somebody dropped something like a toy in the snow. Then I had the impression of being on a ski lift. So I don't know if somebody's like, a kid's dropped their Easter egg on a ski lift, or a kid's dropped their like toy or something like this. Like I'm getting the impression like a kid dropping something. It's not going to be for everybody. And then I was kind of getting like the bottom right of my teeth, sort of like not the center of my teeth, but a couple to the right at the bottom, kind of a bit of a like a funny feeling, like I don't know if somebody's lost their bottom tooth, or I was getting like maybe somebody bumped their face, and their tooth was a bit tender, again like maybe on a pole, like bumped their face on a ski lift pole or something, and that's kind of what I was getting. I was also kind of getting Sonic, I think, because of this like ski slope kind of energy that I was seeing. It's like maybe somebody's kid watched Sonic and was like, I want to go skiing. It's not going to be for everybody, but the messages come through sometimes as little indicators or little waves to certain people. So that's what I was getting intuitively. Again, this could be something that happened in childhood. I'm kind of getting childhood for your reading. Mainly because the song that came through when I randomized a song, it was Little Lion Man. It was the Live at the Triple J version, by Mumford and Sons. So Mum and Sons, right? So I don't know if this is something to do with your relationship with your parents, something that happened when you were a child, or something to do with your own children that needs healing. Okay, Aries, let's see what we get for you. So, Aries, please. What needs healing on Monday for Aries? Step 1, what needs healing? What needs healing? Thank you. Daughter, romance. So something to do with romance. Perhaps your ability to open up and let people in. I'm hearing let people get close. Some of you may be a little bit uncomfortable about letting people get close. There could be some abandonment issues. You've got the sun on the bottom there in case, again, the son, the child. So some of you may have abandonment issues, or issues with your experience with love or romance. Again, this doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be, I mean, this is romance, but the wound could be something to do with your relationship with other people as a child, or, you know, like getting hurt in the past, so you don't want to open up now. We will get clarifiers. Okay, so how does Aries... That's probably a few too many. Okay, how does Aries heal this? You've got Wood Nymph, Beauty, Pegasus, Transcending. This is the cover card, by the way, from the deck. And Owl Spirit, which is Wisdom. I should say this is the Energy Oracle deck. This is the Sacred Forest Oracle. And I'm also going to use, what's it called? The Spirit Animal Oracle as well for, next. So Wood Nymph, Beauty, Transcending, and Wisdom. So... we will read them, I think, and find out what they have to say by themselves. Okay. There's something about the wings and transformation. So you can see like the Pegasus has the wings, and it's almost like, I always see this as like something coming in behind her, like unexpectedly, like the owl, like knowledge coming in unexpectedly behind her. But also this thing about like the wings, it's like almost like something behind you, coming up behind you, which has wings, which sounds a bit weird. Definitely something about the wings. So there could be something meaningful to you about wings. But yeah, wings is coming through properly strongly there. And transcending beauty. So perhaps finding wisdom, beauty transcending wisdom. It almost feels like being lured in by something, right? That, like, if you think about classical stories, like the nymphs, they lure. So it's almost like you're luring something in, but I feel more like you've been lured. I can't say that word, by the way. I'm sorry if it sounds really weird. You've been lured in by something. Like you've been lured in by somebody's beauty, or the beauty of something. So it's like something has attracted you, something has pulled you or drawn you. But like in doing so, it's, or it will, again, this is how you heal this. So in doing so, it's like there's something that's lifting you higher. There's something, it's almost like being led on a journey, but this is kind of like the carrot, right? It's like the universe wants you to have some kind of experience, which you're going to draw a lot of healing or meaning from, but it's like you have to be led through it. So it's almost like focus on the shiny. Maybe that's why I saw the metal, like focus on the shiny thing. And then wisdom, like you're going to gain wisdom through this experience. Okay, so please, can I get the advice card? The advice card, thank you, that was very clear. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Okay, so just believe in yourself. It could be that somebody feels unlovable, again, based on experiences from the past, abandonment issues, things that have caused them to close that door to romance, things that have caused them to kind of lock away their heart and perhaps their true self a little bit. Again, we are talking about the heart chakra and heart space here. And, unlocking that and opening the door and allowing people to see who you are, what you love, what makes you passionate, what you care about, and being authentic with that, and kind of getting like not trying to like hide what makes you passionate from other people, like, but being authentic with the things that you love. Okay, daughter romance, where are my books? I'm gonna do a lot of reading. Let me have some coffee and prepare. Hang on. It's quite early on Monday morning, so still slightly waking up a little bit. Have had breakfast today, so you may hear my tummy rumbling. I've got a very talkative tummy at the moment. Right, so what needs to be healed? New beginnings in love. Whether you're looking for a new relationship or just more love in the relationship you're in, this door with a heart opens onto a new beginning in your experience. A new love may be arriving and you are being brought together by a strong, resonant connection. This may be a call from the past life, or it may be a new tenderness about to bloom into heartfelt affection. This relationship already exists in energetic potential. So when this card appears in your spread, make sure you are projecting the kind of self-loving energy that you want to receive from others. Be aware that the universe returns your self-caring treatment to you. Are you ready to open that door? Are you? And then the affirmation is, as I open the door to my own self-love, I attract more and more loving tenderness to me. So it is about loving yourself and seeing yourself as someone who is lovable. And this seems to be where the wound is. Okay, clarify please. So the wound for Aries, what needs to be healed? I have to say, like, thank you to my guides and your energy, because the cards are coming out really quite clearly. It's like the way the cards are coming out, it's like this is the card, which is really helpful to me as a reader, where the 3 came out here, I was kind of unsure about whether to take them or not. So I like it when it's nice and clear like that. Thank you, guides. Let's just pop him there and move these up a little bit. I'm getting a song. It's Lana Del Rey, which is not surprising because I listen to Lana Del Rey a lot. But it's it might be Religion. When I'm down on my knees, you're how I pray. You might be connecting with a Scorpio. I'm getting Scorpio energy from that. Or have Scorpio in your chart. So the High Priestess, so they're giving me, give me a higher love. So perhaps actually looking for a higher love, perhaps some of you, not all of you, some of you may have some kind of abandonment issues that causes you to kind of resist those emotion-based relationships. So some of you may go out and have a lot of one-night stands, or be dealing with somebody who does this, or have been treated this way. But it's like, a lot of shallow relationships, and maybe actually like having like 3 people on the go at the same time, you know, and like, you know, just not letting the relationships get too deep. Like having those surface level, like kind of easy, no strings attached kind of relationships. But I want to say it's because perhaps for some of you, like perhaps wanting to keep people at a distance and not wanting to let people get too close. It's like you want people there for the fun times, but perhaps in your darker times or your moodier moments, again, to go and check out your moon placement, you know, you could actually see yourself as unlovable. It's like, maybe I kind of got this thing yesterday about playing the clown or faking a smile. So this thing about you know, wanting to be the best version of yourself, wanting to be seen as playful, as fun, as spontaneous. But then in those darker moments, again, really check out your moon sign. You know, not seeing yourself as like how you want to be seen, like wanting acceptance for a certain facet of your personality and not opening up and allowing people to get close enough to see that kind of behind closed doors version of yourself. Really, yeah, I'm getting moon energy. I've got a Gemini moon, and I was talking about Jim Carrey in the last reading, and he's got a Gemini moon. So even though he's like this really playful character, he's got a bit of a darker, like something a bit darker underlying, and you definitely get that with the Gemini moon, because Gemini is light and dark. So somebody, and Gemini's thoughts, so having a Gemini moon, from my experience, you get tortured by your own thoughts. It's like, it is quite a dark placement, not in terms of like you're a bad person, but yeah, I can't really describe it any better than that. But yeah, I can definitely see it in him. So some of you may have like a darker moon placement, and it's like, if you take him as an example, it's like, I'm the fun guy, you know, people expect a certain, you know, people expect a certain version of me, and like behind closed doors, maybe I'm a bit moody, maybe I need a little bit of space, maybe I get lost in my own thoughts, you know, maybe I need to have conversations about darker subjects or deep, like philosophical life and death subjects, and you know, maybe people don't expect that from me, so I hide that version of myself. Or maybe like you don't see that part of yourself as being something that's lovable, and so therefore you don't let people get close enough to see it. It does have this it does really have this, the version of yourself behind closed doors aspect to it. So be really wary of that, because again, what we want from our soul experience is to have all the different facets, to be able to shine a light through it, and to be able to be whole, right? There's different facets on this diamond, different versions of yourself, right? Different, the you that comes out in different places around different people, but ideally you want it to be interconnected, right? So the High Priestess, there's like something deep, really deep and spiritual. Again, some of you may have strong Scorpio in your chart, maybe a Scorpio moon, wanting a higher love. They're giving me again, like wanting deeper, more meaningful, almost like spiritual connections with other people, really longing for that at this time. So there's something, this card always speaks to me about, it's always like there's something different about this one to the others. It's like these are kind of like part of the scenery, like they're familiar, they're part of the scenery, they blend in, where this girl, she's new and she stands out, right? So she's getting the attention. So there could be something about that. So this is what you need to do to heal the wound, whatever the wound is. And for some of you, you could have like opened yourself up to a romance that felt very spiritual, like it felt very like a soul connection, and you were disappointed by that. It like didn't work out. Interestingly enough, this is 33, and the last card in yesterday's reading ended with 33. So there's definitely this this thread that's going through these readings. Okay, Wood Nymph. Looking fragile, delicate, and luminescent. Shall I bring it closer? I'm sorry, it's not focusing very well, but I'll do my best. 3 wood nymphs, sometimes called forest queens, are stretched out in the moss at the base of a tree. Bathing in the moonlight, their flowing gossamer gowns sparkle and shimmer, seemingly made out of light. Their dreams and visions, translucent and diaphanous, waver in the air above them. So it looks like this High Priestess is representing one of these females in this group. So you could definitely feel very psychic, you know, you could definitely feel very intuitive perhaps when it comes to romance. I want to say trust that and find other people who understand that part of yourself. Radiant, glorious beauty is growing within you. Let beauty be your North Star to guide you. What feels as well as looks lovely will sustain and nourish you. So, what feels as well as looks lovely, so go beneath the surface, right? Just because somebody is very attractive, it doesn't mean that they're right for you. Your ability to see inner depths around you is in direct correlation with a remarkable, sumptuous life. Create harmony and peace within your home, even doing so in small ways, such as a vase of flowers, a scented candlelit bath, can make a difference. Relax and surround yourself with comfort and elegance. The more you acknowledge beauty in your environment, in yourself, in others, the more it will fill your life. You are truly and utterly gorgeous and lovable, Aries. As you cherish yourself, the luminescence around you will grow. The nymphs of ancient Greek folklore are beautiful supernatural beings of the forest. Their appearance here symbolizes that your own beauty, both inner and outer, is growing. There are many accounts of travelers walking through a forest and seeing wood nymphs bathing in the sunlight in a grotto or next to a stream or pool, singing or dancing. Follow the example of the nymphs, relax, spend time in nature, and sing and dance with joy. The spirit of the wood nymph says, remarkable spiritual beauty is growing within you. Be aware of the beauty that is around you, and splendor will expand in your life. Create beauty in your home, even in the smallest ways, and an inner grace will radiate out from you. So yeah, there's definitely this connection coming through here. So again, we're talking about the light within, right? The beauty and the light within. So loving yourself, having that deep spiritual love for yourself. This comes to me when I'm meditating. I can find that connection to kind of that unconditional love of the universe, and then bringing it in, loving yourself, radiating that inner beauty outwards. So don't worry about your like physical appearance, right? And that soul light beauty shines from within, and it's very, very attractive. So what you want to work towards, Aries, and I feel like you already have this, it's just activating it for some of you. So when you really work on yourself, when you work on your own soul, right, it's an attractive energy. I'm getting honey, so I think they're referring to like the bees to the honey, right, or like the flies to the honey. Like you attract more with honey than vinegar. So make yourself attractive, love yourself, find that contentment within, find the beauty within, and it's attractive. So if any of you are trying to pursue romance and you're finding the door is shut to you, you could be, it's almost like ease off the pedal a little bit, kind of take a more laid back approach, I want to say, to love and romance. Tell me about wood nymph and beauty for Aries. The Empress, yeah, gorgeous. The Empress doesn't have to chase anyone. The Empress knows her worth. So this is really beautiful. You've got the High Priestess and the Empress. These two cards came out for Libra a little while ago. They were kind of in this energy, so you may have Libra in your chart. This does have a Libra quality to it with beauty and daughter romance. So yeah, some of you could definitely be, I don't know, Libra rising, Libra Venus. So High Priestess and the Empress. So this energy knows its worth. So again, just to say, gender is very fluid in the tarot, so you may be she, he, they. Just know that this doesn't have to be like, this isn't saying you're a woman, so anyone can be in this energy. So yeah, this is an energy that attracts. This is an energy that trusts their higher guidance. They trust their, the wisdom of the higher self, their internal, just knowing, their intuition, and they're very relaxed, and they're very open, and they're very giving and very nurturing. So it really is like the Empress is such a high vibrational energy that she doesn't have to chase anyone. The right person will just, like, I don't know, they'll just know. There'll be a deep knowing. So if somebody's running, don't chase after them. The Empress is too good to chase people. She knows that the true people of worth, the people who match her vibrational level, will match her vibrational level. She's not dealing with children here. So yeah, this could also be indicating a mother, your own mother, your relationship to your mother. Perhaps you had a very beautiful mother. Yeah. But it really is. It's like, the Empress is such a nurturing energy. She's been coming through this incubation energy recently. And it's like self-care, self, like pour all that love, all that nurturing energy back into yourself, and it's gonna, you know, you're gonna shine. You're really gonna shine from that. So really beautiful, powerful energy. You've got two very powerful major arcana here. Transcending, also an energy of being in the yin cycle, so receptive, not necessarily pushing or taking action, which is typical of Aries energy, but being more receptive, more open, more luring, right? More alluring, rather than kind of pushy. So just be aware that that might be helpful to you at this time. You know, tapping into that aspect of yourself. So Pegasus transcending. I'm actually going to pause and just have a sip of my coffee. Hold on. Okay, I've been getting a lot of stuff about horses recently. I think it came through originally in Virgo's reading. They had like all 4 nights, and this horse energy keeps on appearing. It came through, I think, for Libra with the unicorn and the Pegasus. And then it's just been popping up here and there, and I'm really picking up on this horse energy. So even Off to the Races by Lana Del Rey, like I don't know if somebody's going to like a horse racing place, or there's something about horses. I don't know, maybe like what you get up to in the bedroom as well, like cowgirl, cowboy stuff. I don't know. But yeah, maybe somebody like rides horses, or they have a ranch. I don't know. But definitely getting this horse business coming through. It seems to be quite symbolic at the moment. It could also represent a Sagittarius energy. Grab a hold of the mane. Pegasus is leaping into the sky with you on his back. You can feel the wind rush by as this winged horse climbs higher and higher, his muscles rippling beneath you. You are keenly aware of this majesty, strength, and power as you are brought closer and closer to the heavens. Some of you may be doing a lot of stuff in your dreams, like, because she kind of looks like she's sleeping here. Or meditating. So a lot of you may be astrally projecting, or going on kind of like dream adventures, or just getting a lot of information from your dreams, like a lot of like your higher self speaking to you through dreams or meditation, or you know, whatever you do to get into that Zen space. I was meditating at the start of the reading, and it was almost like I came out of it a little bit high. Like, I don't smoke anything or anything like that, but just through meditation I had this feeling of being like really heady, and I was actually a little bit clumsy. I was like knocking things over. So I don't know what you get up to get into that space, but you know, as long as it's safe and as long as it's in the boundaries of the law, you know, just whatever you need to do, right, to get to that higher love for the self, I want to say. History is replete with myths and legends of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. I had Guardian of the Soul. It came out, I think, after Capricorn's reading last week. I think if it was Capricorn that I used the dragon deck for, off camera afterwards, I kind of got the Guardian of the Soul energy for myself. History is replete with myths and legends of a winged horse, the protector of the soul. The Pegasus represents the immortality of your spirit and the journey to the heavens. The appearance of this card is a sign. Get ready for a dramatic activation of your spiritual journey. A powerful transformation is at hand. Great things are possible in your life. Prepare yourself to fly high above adversity. Okay, when they go low, we go high. We know this. The Pegasus's rise above the earthly realms offers a higher celestial perspective. Take time to meditate. This seems to be really strong for you. So if you don't already meditate, you may want to like start looking into it. Take time to meditate, and profound insights about your life will be revealed. You are asked to see the situation at hand from a higher perspective. Step away from the drama and emotional manipulation of others. Some stories describe that where his hooves strike the earth, the new springs emerge. Life begins anew, and the Empress here is birthing in this new world, right? So somebody could be pregnant. In Greek mythology, Pegasus activates and befriends the 9 muses, similar energy, who inspire creativity, liberal arts, music, science, poetry, and visual arts. Hence, Pegasus is symbolic of creativity. The message here is to focus on the incredible creativity, vitality, and spiritual awakening within you. So some of you are having or about to have a spiritual awakening, which is very exciting. A bit tricky, you know, go and Google it if you're having ascension symptoms. I'm sorry, I don't know what my camera has a heartbeat again. We're just going to put up with it. Let's bring it a bit closer, see if that helps. The spirit of the Pegasus says, you're on a pilgrimage of the soul. I've been getting that pilgrimage energy so much. It's time to transcend the weight of earthly burdens. Fly over situations that have been pulling you down. Don't involve yourself with the drama of others. When you remember that you have come from spirits, and you have come from spirits and are eternal, challenging situations will resolve. A profound transformation is at hand. Exactly. So when you find that soul light, when you find that connection to the universal unconditional love, which for some of you, you may associate with Jesus. For others of you, it's just your higher self, that one energy, the collective energy, the higher consciousness. When you connect with that, and when you really feel it in your soul, that unconditional love inside you, you really do transcend kind of the more low vibrational kind of BS that you run into in your life. You know, just people being petty or a little bit bitchy. It's like water off a duck's back. It doesn't matter anymore. Sometimes we trip up, sometimes we have bad days, but on the whole, it's like you can just let it go. You just let it go because you're this, right, Aries? You're this. So why would you step down off that throne and stoop to their level? Like, be above it. Really gorgeous energy. Pegasus transcending for Aries. Thank you. This guy popped out in the test reading yesterday, this King of Cups. So the King of Cups, the Magician. Yeah, if there is anyone who's emotionally manipulating you, making you feel left out, just move away from it. Because what I want to say is, if this energy is making you feel like you're not good enough, you are actually showing as a higher vibrational energy than this person. The Empress and the High Priestess top a King. The Magician is quite high vibrational. They're kind of like a pair with the High Priestess. But if you're dealing with somebody who's low vibrational, manipulative, so it could be somebody with Scorpio, Gemini, or Virgo in their chart. I'm not saying those signs are bad, but that's what's represented here. Or they may have something going on with their Mercury placement, where they've got somebody could have a Scorpio Mercury placement, which could be a little bit manipulative in that the way that they the way that they talk to you or the way that they interact with you. So just be wary of that if that person's a little bit low vibrational. I'm not saying they are, I'm saying that they could be. Just be aware of people kind of gaslighting you or emotionally manipulating you, because I want to say that you're higher than that and you're going to see beyond it. So anyone who's trying to make you feel like you're not good enough, they're probably jealous, quite frankly, because you can't really get better than this. Like, this is like as high as you can get. Yeah, I'm not having you feel like this. So just be aware that if you lift your head up and you see the key, you can open the door, right? You can open the doors yourself, right? So if you feel like the door's been shut by the other side, you can open it, whatever that means to you, right? So I'm going to put that up there. So again, abandonment issues, feeling left out, feeling like the door's closed to you, that is what's being healed here. So for others of you, this is a spiritual connection. This is a higher love that you're connecting with, or it's a part of yourself. So the King of Cups has really deep emotions, really deep emotions. Like, he's very emotionally steady. He's got a lot of a big emotional well to draw from, and he can calm emotions and he can draw people in with his emotions. So you could definitely be connecting to somebody on a soul level here. Look at how his heart is radiating. So yeah, I'm hearing charm birds to your door. So this is somebody who could be very charming. Yeah, this person's definitely meditating. So again, we're getting a lot of stuff about meditating and really opening up your heart chakra. So maybe you want to kind of go away and do that work. But they're very calm. All these energies are very emotionally calm. Now, the wonderful thing about the Magician is this is an energy that makes dreams a reality. So where the High Priestess with this gorgeous ability to connect to higher consciousness, to receive information, to get the downloads, the Magician takes the downloads, takes that information, and they make something happen. So again, you could be acting as a muse, the person with all the creative ideas, with the dreams, and you could be connecting with this energy who is making your dreams a reality. Or it could be talking about you making your own dreams a reality. So he takes the dreams and he has all 4 tools of the tarot. So the cups, the swords, the wands, and the pentacles to make that and to manifest that. So somebody, I want to say, is manifesting, or you're being encouraged to manifest from a a very high place, like lol, pun not intended. I like to get those downloads from like your higher self. Look at her like third eye chakra lit up there. So through meditation, she has like a bit of a trick with her eyes as well. Like sometimes they're open, sometimes they're closed, which is very, very cool. So yeah, getting those intuitive downloads, perhaps from dream space or from meditation, bringing them in, nurturing your own dreams. Like, what's that word again? Like nurturing them, growing them, like tending to them while they're in the growth phase, and then actually implementing them from a very deep emotional space. Like that cup overfloweth with the King of Cups. So really very cool, really cool. And they could definitely be like a soulmate connection as well, just with that infinity symbol. Yeah, just be aware of manipulation. Both like Scorpio can be a bit emotionally manipulative, and this is an energy that has manipulation as well. So just be really careful of that. And yeah, anyone who makes you feel like you're not good enough, they might be the right person, but they're not at the right level to match you, right? So if somebody is not matching you on a maturity level because you're coming through as the Empress, you know, just step away and wait for them to step up to where you are. Don't descend to where they are, you know, wait for them to step up and kind of nurture yourself in the time being. So really good advice there, I feel. I might just take one card for the next set of readings, or just read the first card that comes out, because this is quite a lot actually. I'm trying to do quick readings, it's not happening. Okay, the sun has set and you feel a remarkable transformation occurring. So we did have this experience, right? This soul journey, this transcending something within and gaining some wisdom from that. The sun has set and you feel a remarkable transformation occurring. Your body shape shifts into an owl. You stretch out your huge wings and silently soar to the top of the tallest pine tree and look over the moonlight forest. Your ability to see the smallest details, even in the darkness, is remarkable. Your sight expands and you see luminous light bodies of the spirits of the forest. They signal you with love and compassion. So that's really gorgeous. So again, the owl is symbolic of Scorpio here, or the High Priestess. So you've got Scorpio, Scorpio coming through, Libra here as well. So the owl I associate with Libra because it's that kind of Athena energy, and the Queen of Swords, or the cards that represent Libra have that kind of Athena like knowledge quality. Libra's an air sign, they're very like of the thoughts, and this Scorpio, which is energy, or High Priestess energy, which is like seeing beyond the veil, like seeing almost from a spiritual perspective, like higher knowledge, higher spiritual knowledge. So this kind of Libra Scorpio energy seems to be coming through quite a bit for you. Again, you may have that in your chart, so go and check out your birth chart and see where your Scorpio and Libra placements are, and see what you can do to work with those placements. Abounding insight, profound majesty, and grace are all available to you now, simply by pulling your awareness inwards. So pull your awareness inwards. If you're looking for something outside of yourself, the answers are going to come from within. Like, that message is so strong in this reading, Aries. Ancient wisdom is emerging. You know the truth. Trust your intuition and perceptions right now. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Such Libra energy. The excellent sight of an owl in the darkness corresponds with your ability to perceive the reality of a situation, even in the murkiest of conditions. When this card chooses you, you are at the advent of a time of profound illumination and transformation. The owl sits on the shoulder of Athena and Merlin, this magician energy. So again, I feel like there's something shared here with you and another, Athena and Merlin, revealing sacred truths. In some native cultures, the owl is called the night eagle, for it has the majesty of the eagle, but works silently in the darkest of night. This card can also mean that it's time to embrace your dark side as well as your light. Through doing so, you will be in balance. Trust in your ability to see the deepest truth in situations and in people. Wisdom is growing within you in mysterious ways, beyond your awareness. This is a good time to sign up for inspirational courses. Messages from spirits are all around you. Look for them and trust what you feel. Okay, I do recommend some of you Google shadow work if you don't know what that is. So put in Carl Jung, like shadow, and you'll get some information on what that is. there's kind of like the personal shadow and the collective shadow, and this feels like, obviously we're doing like personal shadow readings here, so it's just really tapping into the more hidden side of yourself, the parts that you've repressed, and figuring out why and kind of dealing with that, to get into that golden shadow energy, which is very, very creative. There's definitely a strong thing about creation here with the Empress and the Magician, and um, almost like manifesting like dreams or intuitive messages into our tangible 3D reality. So it does feel like there's you and a partner, like somebody who's a muse energy and somebody who's a little bit more hands-on. So but it could just be the two versions of yourself, right? The yin and yang within you. So tell me about owl spirit, please, and wisdom for Aries. Owl spirit and wisdom, please, for Aries. Owl spirit and wisdom, please, for Aries. Owl spirit and wisdom, please, for Aries. Last chance. Owl spirit and wisdom, please, for Aries. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. So take things slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. If you are building something, do it properly. This is Virgo energy. Yeah, it can also represent something coming towards you, and an offer coming towards you, a gift, but it's really just like a slow, there is action, but it's quite slow and methodical in whatever this is. Okay, so as Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. I kind of want to pull your, I kind of want to read that last because that's your advice card, but let's just get a clarifier for that. Squirrel Spirit, believe in yourself. So squirrels and horses may be particularly, and owls may be particularly symbolic for you at this time. So watch out if you're seeing squirrels, whether that's like an actual physical squirrel, like a live squirrel, or if it's like seeing them on images or on TV or hearing people talking about them. Pay attention to that. Also owls and horses, you've got this black horse and white horse here, birds here as well. You've got a change coming in. Fives represent change, and you've got two slightly difficult cards because these two cards talk about competition or arguments or disagreements or competitiveness or a struggle. So don't get in your own head about it, and try and keep your eyes on the goal. I feel like if you're quite clear about your intentions, if you're quite clear about what you want, you will naturally overcome any obstacles or any competition, and also like the opinions of others. You may find that when you move forward, people disagree with what you want to do. I would say listen to them if it's constructive advice. So for example, if it was a friend, a family member, a parent who's saying, look, you want to go and do this thing, can we just make sure that you're prepared properly? Can we make sure that you've packed your bags properly? Have you got your toothbrush? Have you got your passport? So if this person's supporting you but giving you helpful advice or guidance, I want to say listen. But if somebody's just pecking your head or making you have self-doubts or making you feel like you're not good enough or making you feel like yeah, they just, they're disagreeing in an unhelpful way, I want to say just ignore it. Again, transcend it, take the higher ground, trust your intuition, trust that internal guidance, and just kind of tune out those voices. Just be wary about getting into your own head there, like your own negative thoughts, right? Your own self-doubt, your own negative thoughts kind of pecking your head. Okay, so, and it actually does say, look, believe in yourself, like be your own best cheerleader, right? So believe in yourself. Like I say, there's a difference between helpful advice and criticism, right? Harmful criticism and helpful advice. Again, there could be, you've got Virgo. This is giving me a little bit of Virgo energy. So watch out, maybe you've got a Virgo moon, Virgo's quite a critical energy. I always say, like, especially like Virgo Venus placements, if they criticize you, it's because they love you. That's how Virgo expresses love, because they want you to be the best version of yourself, right? They want you to improve yourself. So the criticism is a form of love, but it can be very, very self-destructive to the other person's confidence. Sometimes it's not what you need. So where are we? 57. And again, there's light and high vibrational and low vibrational to versions of every single sign. Your reading, Aries, is incredibly high vibrational, and it feels like you're almost there. Like those of you who have been doing a lot of this work, who really have tapped into that intuition, that soul light within, like you're doing super well. This is a really, really high vibrational reading with the High Priestess, the Empress, the Magician, transcending. Like there's no stopping you. There's no stopping you if you've been doing this work. And you know that, right? If you really tap into yourself, like into your core, you already know that. Or you will when you do this work. Believe in yourself. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow, right? This energy and this energy here. So relax into knowing there is always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. What did I say about co-creating a reality? Kind of like the muse and the magician, definitely coming through for you. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for spirit believes in you and wants you to know that you have enough and are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for now you have everything you need. Okay, so all you need really is the knowledge that like spirit loves you and you have that in your soul. So there's no stopping you. There's really not. I just saw 4554, so watch out for mirror numbers. Yeah, really, really cool reading. Very high vibrational. Aries, you absolutely have this. Do not doubt yourself, right? If you fall into that energy of like the doubt, just go back within, meditate, you know, have some quiet time, go back within yourself and really find that like soul core motivation, like that love for yourself, and then go again, because you've got this. And there's careful preparation and planning involved with the squirrel spirit and the Knight of Pentacles. Like your hard work will pay off, right? So very good reading. I wish you the best of luck. And again, if you want to go on to step 2, which is going to be Taurus's reading tomorrow, absolutely follow along with me. If you want to share this with your friends, your family, anyone who you think needs this motivation, absolutely do so. It really helps out the channel. Those of you who want to leave me a like, that's really helpful too. If you haven't subscribed yet and you would like to, it's free to do. So you can hit that subscribe button and it really helps out the channel and I'm very thankful. Of course, you can go ahead and leave me comments down below. I love to see them. Sometimes it takes me a while to respond, but I do read them all. And it really helps me out with the feedback as well. So thank you. And stealth watchers are welcome as always. Do take care of yourselves, Aries. I hope you had a brilliant Aries season and all had great birthdays. And I really feel like this is going to be your year if you really stick into this energy that is so high vibrational. You have this. You have this, Aries. Go forth and conquer. Take care. Bye-bye.